Candace Cameron Bure says that traditional marriage will be the focus of the Great American Family Holiday Movies. So they're making even more saccharine religious versions of the crummy religious movies that we already have. Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Rob off camera, and I remember her husband, the guy he was a hell of a hockey player.
So it's not Bure. I'm saying Bure because that's what I see. But he says it a different way.
Well, he was a good player. Never won anything, but he's a good player.
I remember Candace Cameron. She was the first place I saw her was a movie called Some Kind of Wonderful with Eric Roberts and who was the chick with Leah Thomas was in it.
Leah Thomas, yeah.
The chick from Benny and June, whose name I can't remember right now, with the short hair, who I ended up with. Spoiler. And she was
Juliette Lewis?
No. Mary something. She has like 3 names.
Mary Stuart Masterson.
That's her. And Candace Cameron, was the little sister in that. She was playing with Garbage Pail Kids, as I remember, because I liked Garbage Pail Kids. And that's how I remember stupid crap, and that's where my brain goes. She was also on Full House. She was the oldest daughter of the Full House group. Group of shenanigan-y teenagers. She had blonde hair then.
All I remember is she's the best friend, Kimmy Gibbler. Kimmy Gibbler.
Wasn't she like a rip-off of some other best friend, though?
Sounds like Eddie. She's a female Eddie Haskell.
Yeah, they were all kind of the same. So, Candace Cameron, she was in Full House, known for being the sacchariniest, super, super sweet, family-friendly. They didn't swear, they didn't drink, they didn't do anything bad ever, and everybody loved each other and got along at the end of the day, and, you know, those type of shows.
Because they're cousins. Wrong show?
Wrong show. This is the Everywhere You Look. I think.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Is that one with the painted ladies in San Francisco? The houses, not the they them drag people. That's going to be a discussion of this though. That's related. The they them drag people are related to this.
Yeah, those houses are probably a few $1 million each now. Yeah, way to go.
With a bunch of people pooping in front of them in the sidewalk and shooting every substance known to man. That aren't filmed, by the way.
That's the only way you can live in San Francisco now is if you star in a television show.
Yes, if you star in a television show. So they had that show with Bob Saget. He was the dad, and you had the Michelle twin kids who were gross and stupid. I was not a fan of Full House. I was watching more stand-up comedy back then, but one thing we have been watching are these bad Christmas movies. I don't know why.
They are so bad. They're not even bad, they're good. They're just bad. Nobody can act.
We watched one last night. It was for a religious channel, I think.
It
was called Christmas Coupon.
There's no coupons in it. Nobody even did any shopping.
It was about a failed hockey player and a failed ice skater, figure skater who happened to live in the same small town in Canada, and nobody can act. It's like they cast the real life town and family members or something. I'm like, oh, did they cast her real life sister? Nobody can act in that movie.
Nobody can act. The priest was creepy. Okay.
As they usually are. Yeah. But this didn't have any diversity or gay people or people in wheelchairs.
Well, it's because it's Canada. I mean, there's no black people in Canada.
That's not true.
No?
Teal'c lived in Canada for a minute.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
But you're not a Stargate fan. Now, this is what's interesting. This is why I wanted to talk about this. Candace Cameron Bure says traditional marriage will be the focus of the Great American Family Holiday Movies. Because she is fed up with all of the diversities and the LGBTQ plus LMNOP representation and everybody having to have like a gay somebody or a person in a wheelchair or a racial something representation buzzword. Yeah. And I got to elaborate before we read this article. Yeah. I'm going to cut you off. Now, I've been watching these Wokier than Thou movies in the exact same way that I watch the religious movies to mock and laugh and ridicule the bad, poor production. And the messaging first, before anything else, before storytelling. Here's our message. It is like they're all the same type of thing. It's like the Wokier than Thou stuff is a religion unto itself. And they are now competing with the Holier than Thous, and they're mad about it. The Holier than Thous are. So Candace Cameron's gonna fight back. What's she gonna do? Read the article, please.
The Full House actress who ended her long collaboration with Hallmark earlier this year called the people behind GAF, I don't know what that means, Great American Family Holiday Movies,
GAF. They literally named it GAF.
Yes.
That's a bad thing.
Christians that love the Lord. They love the Lord and wanted to promote faith programming and good family entertainment. Listen, I don't mind.
We've had this for how many years, though?
A long time. A very long time.
They're just mad that the Wokier the nows are infringing on their territory for bad religious movies.
Candace Cameron Bure, or Bure, or however you pronounce it, says Bure says her new network. She has money for a network.
She has money for a network.
Great American Family does not plan to focus on same-gender relationships in its upcoming movies and projects as opposed to the Hallmark Channel. I think that Great American Family will keep traditional marriage at the core. At the core. Why did I sound like I was ending that? At the core, Bure tells the Wall Street Journal in an interview published Monday.
So what's her idea of traditional marriage between a man and
a woman who hate each other and take it out on the kids?
Yeah, who are born with one has to have XX chromosomes and one has to have XY chromosomes.
Yes,
that's just the best way I can break it down without offending anybody. Her idea of marriage is between people with opposite chromosomes.
Yes,
which is totally fine and it's her right, and I'm not offended by that.
After making more than 24 movies, including 10 holiday films for the Hallmark Channel, Bure left the network earlier this year and now serves as Chief Creative Officer at GAF. They named it GAF. Did they not realize what that would spell? The Full House alum previously said Great American Media better aligns with her career goals and personal beliefs. My heart wants to tell stories that have more meaning and purpose and depth behind them, Bure tells the Journal. I knew that the people behind Great American Family were Christians that loved the Lord and wanted to promote faith programming and good family entertainment. Bure isn't the only former Hallmark to face to make the transition to Great American Family. Bill Abbott. Bill Abbott.
I don't know who that is.
Well, he has his buddy.
Abbott.
Yeah, he has buddy Costello.
Hey, Abbott!
Former president and CEO of Hallmark's parent company Crown Media now serves as the CEO
Who's Bud Abbott?
Of Great American Media. Yeah, it's Bud Abbott. Yeah, why don't step on the joke?
But now I want to see a religious movie channel from Abbott and Costello. I'd just rather watch Abbott and Costello at this point.
Yeah, I would much rather watch that. When the Wall Street Journal asked Abbott about his perspective on whether same-gender couples would be the focus of GAF films, he said, "It's certainly the year 2022. We're aware of the trends. There's no whiteboard that says, yes, this, or no, we'll never go there." In response, Bure's latest remarks, Hillary Burton Morgan took to Twitter.
Who?
This person, Hillary Burton Morgan.
Who the crap are you?
I have no idea. Who is she? Who's Hillary Burton Morgan?
Is it a she or they? Click their tweet.
Let's find out.
They go,
Hillary Burton Morgan. My candle
you're a bigot, you're a bigot, you're a bigot. This is what she says.
Oh, apparently she's a writer of some sort.
Uh-huh.
So she's responding to Candace Cameron, where she calls her a bigot. Bigot. I don't remember Jesus liking hypocrites like candy. Be sure, make your money, honey. You ride that prejudice wave all the way to the bank.
Oh, shut up. I'm tired of all of it. I'm tired. I got the same. I got the religious people after me over on everything for my opinions too. People are so mad when they assume you believe something and then you don't line up 100%. Can't we just let people believe what they want to believe without calling everybody names all the time?
I was just about to say that. Just let Candace Cameron believe what she wants to believe. If she wants to listen.
Is this why people think that they're mad at me because I'm not like super conservative or conservative at all? Because I do defend people.
If she comes here and thinks the cat is Jesus, then you know what? Listen, okay, you're kind of nutty, but as long as you're not hurting anybody.
But he is Jeebus.
But he is Jeebus. Well.
Are you Jeebus?
No, I don't think so.
You're not.
No.
No, you're looking over the Thanksgiving coupons.
That's right.
Did you want turkey for Thanksgiving?
I want turkeys, and I want stuffings, and I want other stuff.
And gravy and potatoes.
And
he looked up and he's like, "Yep."
Yes.
You want turkey?
Oh yeah, that sounds good. I want some clockbird, and I want stuffing, and I want cranberries, and it sounds yummy. It sounds so yummy. Oh, and the turkey's already making me sleepy.
You didn't even eat any yet.
But I'm thinking about it.
Oh. You being a good boy?
Yeah, I'm a good boy.
Yeah. And you're Jesus.
Yes.
And you're literally Jesus.
Yes, I am.
So yeah, if Candace Cameron calls the cat Jesus, I don't care. As long as she doesn't call me any names.
Yeah.
I'm just to the point now where I'm so used to the religious right calling me names and calling me everything under the sun because they're making up a bunch of crap about me that I think if people realize how little I cared about either side of the arguments, that they would be even more triggered probably.
A lot of people are upset apparently now with Candace Cameron. Now they're
for crying out loud.
Now they're just openly admitting their bigotry. One Tree Hill and white collar actress wrote the following. The Wall Street Journal interview. Okay, so Hillary Burton Morgan's an actress.
Now everybody's triggered that, like, we have 7,000 gay Christmas movies. I've been reviewing them for the past 2 years. Isn't it nice for a change to have the same old crappy Christmas movie with straight people for a change? I guess. I don't know. I don't care. They're bad movies anyway.
Yeah. JoJo Siwa also called out the Fuller House actress on Instagram. JoJo Siwa saying...
she got canceled for something, so she's got a virtue signal to get her good name back. And she's like a TikToker or something. Yeah. Or Twitch star or YouTuber or something.
She said, I can't believe after everything that went down just a few months ago, that she would not only create a movie with the intention of excluding LGBTQIA+, there's always more letters, but then also talk about it in the press. This is rude and hurtful to the whole community of people.
Maybe the LGBTQ+ people are too busy infighting and trying to figure out how many letters of the alphabet are the appropriate ones and who to exclude and who to yell at for not agreeing with, how much surgery is necessary for each one of them. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. Like, when there's too much fighting within the LGBTQ+ community, we can just exclude their opinion at this point.
In 2019, The Hill reported that Morgan left a Hallmark job after she says executives ignored her requests for an LGBTQ character, an interracial couple, and diverse casting.
Because it looks like a freak show when you do that. I mean, we literally watched one where we're supposed to ignore the fact that the woman was in a wheelchair the entire time. Mm-hmm. And nothing against it. And we're not saying that we don't want to see diverse people and we don't want to see different stories, but for crying out loud, address it. Elephant in the room, people. When you have too many diversity, it starts to look like a freak show. Where's the bearded lady? Oh wait, he's in the Ulta Beauty commercial. That's where the bearded lady is. Oh my god.
Around the same time, Hallmark Channel found itself under fire for pulling commercials featuring same-gender couples. The decision started a media frenzy during the holiday season, the network's biggest time of the year. Hallmark later backtracked and apologized for the move. Nearly a month after the commercial controversy, Abbott left the channel after 11 years without any explanation. In an effort to move the network forward, Hallmark brought in Wanya?
Wanya?
I think that's Wanya.
Wonya Lucas?
Wonya Lucas. I'm sorry for butchering your name, but I've never seen it spelled like that before. A former TV One executive and CNN brand manager as new CEO in August of 2020. During a 2021 interview with Hollywood Reporter, she said her focus is on making a new media brand, and inclusive parent as its parent company.
What kind of gibberish is this?
She's making her new media
her
brand.
Her focus is making her new brand as inclusive as its parent company's greeting cards.
What?
She
wants to make inclusive greeting cards. She wants to turn the Hallmark Channel to pretty much just an inclusive greeting card. I know you can't walk, but you can still talk, and that's the way I say I love you.
Okay.
I mean, listen, not belittling anybody who can't walk.
I live a life that is reflective in a lot of different communities. I can authentically say I want those communities represented because I know, not just know of it, I really, really know what it's like to be othered. Here's the thing. Let me rant about this for a second. As somebody who is going through exactly this, the same thing that these networks are going through, you try and figure out, okay, what can you say without getting people reeing and triggered by you? And realistically, there is nothing a thing you are ever going to say that somebody out there on the internet isn't going to be triggered by. And for too long, I have been trying to figure out what things I can focus on to push forward on the channel to grow it versus pushing forward the stuff where whether it's gonna trigger the left, the right, the left and right, the whatever, because I'm tired of pandering to the left and the right, or the right, especially the right, because they're gonna just call you names too. The left and the right are gonna cancel you as quick as you can say canceled. So it doesn't matter. You just gotta focus on making the thing that you believe in. The critics be damned, the comments be damned, the backlash be damned, and if I see one more person trying to own my butt on some tweet that still doesn't violate TOS about why I'm not an activist, they can kiss my backside. I am Mecca.
And I am Rob off camera.
See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Are you Jeebus?